G'day, it's Samuel Jungen back again with a case study, an Adwords case study on a large manufacturer in Australia. Now they export around the world and they're also in some very, very big retail chains. Think like the giants. I'm not going to give you names because it'll give it away. It's a household name. But anyway, what I want to do is run you through their account and we'll show you the results that we've managed to get over the last little while. So first of all, if we jump in and we have a look at this period here, September this year to October versus the same period last year. What we can see, what this is telling us is this is last year's results and this is this year's results. So this is cost per click. Now, this is how much people pay to Google to get a click on their website. Now, this is not the best metric to be tracking because having a low cost per click does not necessarily mean you're getting the most money in the bank at the end of the day. However, with this manufacturing company, we can't track how many sales they make online, and we can't track even how many people pick up and pick up the phone and call them as a viable metric to figure out how much money they're making from their AdWords account. When I say we can't track the phone calls, we can track the phone calls and the email inquiries, but they don't have a sales process that they're tracking where we can say, okay, you got 100 leads through and 30% of those converted to a sale, so therefore you spent this much on AdWords and you got that much back. That's usually what we do for clients, but in a manufacturer's business, they're a little bit different. So what we need to do is create brand awareness, get as much traffic to the site as possible, and also what we did, which they didn't have in place last year, is we created some guides so that they could start building their email list. And so if we go down here, you can see that so far in the 2-month period from standing start, when we set up this campaign, they've got a cost reduction, cost per click of about 39%, which is amazing straight out of the gate. Last year, majority of this traffic was all display traffic. About 80-90% was display network traffic. Display network traffic tends to be a lower quality than search traffic. Search traffic, people have a lot more search intent, or buying intent rather, so they're looking to purchase something if you're targeting the right keywords. So that's effectively what we're targeting, is we're getting a lower cost per click and we're getting a much higher quality type of person clicking on the ads. Don't worry too much about the cost because it wasn't a full month there. As I mentioned, we implemented some guides, so you can see last year they weren't tracking anything, so it's not a fair side-by-side comparison when it comes to this part. But you can see that we're starting to get email contacts, phone calls, and subscribers. Then if we fast forward a little bit, what you'll see is, well, actually, how we do this without giving away everything. What you'll see here also is we've got a video campaign that we started up as well for mass brand awareness. Video advertising, there's a huge opportunity in video right now. There is so much advertising inventory available on the YouTube network and Facebook for video that the cost is ridiculously low. So you can see here that we just kicked it off. It had 324 views, nothing to write home to mum about, 8 cents per view. If you're advertising on primetime TV these days, it costs you $1.50 per ad, but you don't even know if someone watched it. You know, what do most people do when their advertising is on? They get up and they go to the toilet, they get up and they go make a cup of tea, whatever it might be, and then they come back when the TV show's back on. But with YouTube, video advertising, you can get in front of your audience and you only pay when someone has actually watched the ad. So that's 324 people that have watched the ad. Now what I'm going to do is just jump in and change this date range once again, bring us up to current time of recording, and change this. And what I'm going to do now, so that was the first 2 months of our campaign compared to the previous agency's campaign that had running. What we have now is our campaign for the first 2 months compared to the second 2 months. So over the second 2 month period, we've now dropped the cost per click down to 37 cents per click for the same high quality search traffic. And you can see we saved another 34%. So overall, to date, we have saved about 70% cost of driving traffic to the website for this client. 70% cost reduction in 4 months, which is pretty amazing by most people's standards. Over here, we'll see, remember how I said that we set up some tracking so that we could track phone calls, emails, and also email subscribers that were downloading a guide that we could continue to market to and drive some in-store sales. Over here, we've gone from 262 up to 1,800 in the second 2-month period, an increase of about 620%. Now over here, our cost per contact, we've also managed to drop that by about 34% in optimizing the ad campaigns over the last 2 months, which is also pretty awesome, if I don't say so myself. Now if we scroll over here a little bit, you'll see this is our views. Hopefully you can see that on the screen there. But now what it's saying is for this 2-month period, we have just under 7,000 ad views for our video campaign. We've only been allocated a really small budget for it, but we've been pushing it hard, and you can see that we've saved about 14%. It might only be 1%, but the cost reduction of 14% again, just for the video campaign, means that they're now getting about 7,000 views on their advertising on video per 2 months, or it's not even quite 2 months yet. So overall, great case study. If you're in manufacturing, then we'd love to be able to chat to you, or even if you're not in manufacturing, if you're in retail, if you've got a service type business. As you can see on the screen now, we work with a number of different businesses across all industries, both in Australia, all around Australia, and overseas as well. We work with many companies in America, UK, Canada, New Zealand, and that's about it, I think. So if you would like a review, if you would like us to review your AdWords account, if you're running ads, then we're more than happy to do that. There'll be a link somewhere and a phone number that you can either pick up the phone and talk to us and see if we can help, or you can purchase a review online and we'll do a review for you of your AdWords account. We'll do a video review, so everything is really easy to understand. No mumbo jumbo, no complicated graphs and reports that you don't understand. We'll walk you through bit by bit. We provide 100% money back guarantees. Well, actually better than money back guarantee. We'll give you double your money back if we can't improve your AdWords account based on the review that we do for you. And to date, we've done thousands, and we have literally never found one account that we could not improve on. So that's about it. Hope you enjoyed this case study. Leave a comment below if you found this useful.